Alright everybody, I just wanted to go over a few Ridgid tools that I own. The battery platform I'm mainly in, or strictly in, is Milwaukee. But there are Ridgid products out there that I don't hesitate to buy. They're good. If I was already in a battery platform with Milwaukee, I would consider Ridgid. It's good stuff. So you see here, this is a Ridgid compressor I've had for years. This is actually my second compressor, same exact one. They replaced the first one. Their lifetime warranty. Took it right into the store and they gave me another one off the shelf. They do not make this one anymore that I know of, or at least don't carry it in the store. But it's my fault, the reason I had to replace it. I'm bad about not draining my tanks or taking care of it, or I kind of beat my stuff up pretty bad. It's got a lot of power. It does everything that I need it to do. I don't use it very often, but I use it for running my hopper for texture, or I keep it on the trailer in case one of my other guns go down. I always have air backup, for my pneumatic guns. You can run multiple guns off of it if you have to, and I'm going to show you how to disconnect it. The top comes off the bottom two tanks there. You can run all of them, or you can just run the top. One of the biggest downfalls with this compressor is it takes a lot of power. So when I'm in a residential home, I find that I pop a lot of breakers with it, but I use a nice thick cord, short as possible, and I plug it into where like the washer is. Like you get a 20 amp plug, or so you don't want to just plug it into a regular outlet. Just try to go to somewhere where your breaker's a little larger, and then it'll hold it. But so let me show you this compressor. It has a lot of features. The reason I bought it, it's so compact, but it is really heavy. This is something that I wanted to be lower than a tailgate. If I'm driving down the road, or if I have it in the back of the pickup truck. It does sit in my my trailer, so but I like stuff to be low profile and get the best bang for my buck as far as real estate goes inside my trailer. Same thing with my I have a Ridgid wet saw. I didn't get the biggest one. I got the one step lower because I needed to save the real estate in the trailer, and it still does everything that I needed to do. And plus, I'm not a tile setter on a daily basis. So this compressor here has an unlock button over here. You just pull it, flip it around. This top tank comes right off. It also comes with a couple different breathers here. I like this one better myself. I don't know how to open it exactly, but there's like an air filter in there, so I like this one better than the other one that it came on. So you take this, you connect it, so you can run all three tanks, or you can take this tank completely off. And you can fill these up, and you can run these separately. If you're running like a 23 gauge pin nailer, this will do it with the air that's in here. I mean, it won't do it all day, but you can separate your tanks. You can actually put this in a kitchen and take this big tank and put it out into the garage, so you're not making a whole bunch of noise, so that would move. And then this is what I usually just run. I only run this top part 90% of the time. Does everything. This is the business end of it. So really a lot of power. I've never had, the only issue, I mean, literally I've swapped it out. So I mean, with the lifetime warranty, how do you go wrong with anything Ridgid? especially if you can get your batteries in a pack, you know what I mean? Ridgid sander. I'm not even going to take it out. It's just an orbital sander, but I don't hesitate to buy their sanders. It hooks right up to their shop vac if you need. I do have a Makita also, and also have a Milwaukee, but I've had this one forever, and it's never given me any issues. But it hooks. I got it because I like that it hooked right up to my shop vac at the time. Had it for years and years. Something else. Ridgid. I think I got this. I don't sell for like 79 bucks or something. But it's just an inspection camera. It's powered by double or triple A's, which isn't a big deal to me because during the holidays I buy a pack of AA and a pack of AAA and just keep them in the trailer, and if it dies I don't have to wait for it to charge. I just pull the batteries out, pop the new ones in, and I'm good. But I've used this thing actually quite a bit, you know, more than I thought. I didn't think I would use it very much, but for 79 bucks I said why not, just go ahead and get it. But it's pretty good. The screen on it is actually not bad once you get your orientation right of top, bottom, left, and right, you know, and figure out where you're at inside of a wall. It's a little bit different. Now, I just got this shop vac. I have another. I got this a few months back. In the shop with Tom, just did a review, let's say, on this. Other guys have it. You know, it's a shop vac. Yeah, the latches suck. I don't like them. And you have to pack a lot in these little spots. No wheels. But it stacks nice. It really stacks nice in the trailer. Being square instead of round, you don't lose that space everywhere. And being on wheels, sometimes you get in if you know, the trailer or truck, and that thing will roll around if you forget to bungee it or strap it or whatever. But this one just sits flat. I have something else that sits right on top of this in another different case. I mean, it comes with everything. It has a lot of power actually, so I'm pretty happy with that. And just to show you something else, I went ahead and got the Pro Pack. I think it's a Pro Pack, and don't quote me on the whatever it is, but I went ahead and got the extra hose for it too. That way I got all the connections and the hose that I need. Some other things Ridgid that I own, a wet saw. I don't own a pack out system, but I do own a Ridgid, their mobile cart system, whatever you want to call it. And I got it on sale for like 89 bucks. That was the biggest factor. I thought it was pretty durable. I got it, I don't know, a little over a year ago. It was, like I say, 3 pieces for 89 bucks, I think it was. And price and durability was the biggest thing. So I do have one of those, and I'll be in another video of what I have in it. I do have extension cords. I do have the 5-way hub by Ridgid. It has a like a fuse breaker in there, like a GFI, it'll trip. I use that a lot when I'm doing doors, when I'm doing planing, holing, hinging. So I put that out, have some batteries going and some other things. So I use that. I know, Makita, right? Well, I needed something for the Job Max. The case that it comes in is a little tiny zip-up case, and as soon as you start buying extra heads, well, guess what? It fails. So I got this. I can fit my Ridgid Job Max in here. All the different heads. I think I got another head somewhere, but all the parts, anything else you need, and all your different heads that you keep them kind of thrown in here. new blades, whatever. But there's plenty of room to put even more stuff. So that's why I got this box. And I have several of these boxes. They're great. Not the best plastic, but they do latch together. Do those boxes latch together? What they do is they store nice on a shelf. So I got my grinders, my corded grinders, and all their parts in a box. It's on a shelf. I also have my hole saws, my hinge kits. You know, it's basically, I pick one of these up and I got everything for jigs for a door, doing doors. They come in all different sizes too. And I also have this one for the multi-tool. I have 3 of them. I wouldn't hesitate to buy more. Anytime you get anything with a little zipper bag, I don't like that because it seems like you overfill those really easily. The zippers are always, you know, even the good zippers start messing up after a while, or you forget to zip it and you know, whatever. But these are nice to stack on a shelf. So I'm going to take the camera out to the wet saw to show you that real quick, and also my Ridgid box. It's windy out here. I would have did the whole video. So I have my Ridgid box. Got them 3 pieces. And then everybody already knows about these. I put 2 of these on there. Let's see here. And I just keep all my fasteners and things that I'm going to need in here. I'm going to go through this toolbox in another video. Not sure which one I'm going to post first. Let's see here. And then just to show you this box too with all the screws, because I'm not going to show this probably again, but just more screws and nails and just stuff I commonly use quite a bit, which is nice. So this is something else that I have by Ridgid. And then I have the baby wet saw. It's not the baby. It's the middle. It's not the big one with the rolling cart. This is just a scissor stand. But this one does everything that I need it to do. This is I buy the same saw probably every 4 to 5 years. I just give the old one away. And the reason being is you know, just from common use, and by the time you want to buy another pump or something like that, these things are $2.99, but I get them a little bit cheaper. So there's another something Ridgid that I own, and I have some other smaller things here and there, but figured I'd show you guys that. And I have 2 more videos coming up real soon. I'm not sure when everything's going to post, so keep tuned and you know, keep an eye out for those. Thanks a lot.